You know, they always come, they're ready to play, their shoes are tied, their grips are done, and they're ready, and they go. And even if it's 45 minutes, and trust me, I've seen guys, I mean, Gonzalo, you tell me, Rafa warms up for 45 minutes.
Full.
But it's full. It's crazy. You guys think what we're doing is intense, we can still take it up to 3-4 levels. You know, and every single one of you needs to learn how to do that every day, because how are you going to get fitter unless you push your body? How are you going to get better? How are you going to get stronger unless you push your body? If you guys are in pain, if you guys are sore, it's a good thing. You know, that means you guys are working hard. That means you guys, at this age especially, you need to work. You need to go. I saw you guys at the beach the other morning. That was fun. But that kind of stuff needs to always happen. You guys need to find ways to improve any minute. Think about it, guys. How many times in your head have you watched matches and thought, oh, what could I do in this situation? There's always, if you guys are really interested in learning, there's always opportunities to learn. And now, of course, I mean, I hate saying this, but nowadays you really have the opportunities. You can look on YouTube, there's matches, your favorite players, players you like playing against, players you don't like playing against, see how people deal with it, you know. There's so many different ways to learn, and you guys are so lucky you have all the courts in the world, all the balls, people to hit with. So there's opportunities for you to improve all around. You just need to really look and find opportunities, and then you'll be able to see for yourself. Honestly, that's a that's been a problem in tennis in India since I can remember. When I was under 14, I was ranked 30. When I was under 16, I was ranked 15 because 15 guys stopped playing because it was their 10th. By the time 18s came around, I was 5 because the other guys stopped playing. You know, so that's how I made it to the top 5 in the junior circuit at least. And it's been a problem for a long time. You know, honestly, I think now I can say confidently that times are changing. Even when I was a junior, it was very different. People needed to, you know, education was very important. No. I'm not saying in that sense. So I've always believed that, you know, some of my most inspired education came from tennis school, right? Things I wanted to learn, and I mean, I do this all the time, and I say this to kids I work with either on a tennis court, off a tennis court, anywhere else. But to learn, you know, education is a very broad thing, right? And whether you get educated on a tennis court or whether you get educated on a field or a classroom, there's always certain things that you can't take, right? So and I don't want to say this because maybe it's too easy for me to say because I don't have a kid, right? So I can always say, oh, what's the best thing? But maybe I'll allow maybe Gonzalo to say this because he's got a 10-year-old son, but or maybe some of the other parents. See, when I was 14, I was doing less than what they're doing now. You know, I think that's simple. But I think, you know, fitness is for me one of those things. It's always been, you know, we used to have a field around my house, you know, and they used to say, oh, go run. Okay, so then how many? We didn't know the distance of it, you know, it's just a field. Go run, right? So how long do you take to finish 5 laps? So one day it was 10 minutes, 12 minutes, or whatever. So okay, next day it has to be less, right? So that's kind of what fitness was for me. Obviously for you guys, you have more opportunities, but you know, to be honest, yes, the Indians, in my experience, they are not as naturally gifted as say Europeans. Maybe I wouldn't even put Americans too high on that list, but Americans are quite athletic. But it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Because how does it change anything to say if like I'm less gifted than a European? Like, how does it matter, right? So like I grew up on when I got to the tour, I was a small guy, right? Because all the guys, they're 6'3", 6'4", you know, and I didn't have a big serve, okay? But if I have to keep going, okay, yeah, my job is to improve myself, so my job is to improve myself, that's fine. When I grew older, the bigger question was, how can I put myself in an environment where I feel like I can have a chance of improvement? You know, which meant sometimes, you know, you bring the wrong people to tournaments. It happens a lot. People bring wrong people to the tournaments. You know, they're not bad people, but they're the wrong person for the problem. Right? They have the wrong focus, wrong values, the wrong philosophy, and this hurts. So, you know, once again, as a parent, it's like, are you putting your kid in the right environment to learn? And if you are, that's all you can do.